Let's go outside now to all the beautiful greenery we have on the market. Now, a lot of us see this and we think, okay, it's Christmas, I want to bring some of this good stuff in. And then we bring it inside and it dies.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Well,
so there's a way that you could be treating all of this gorgeous greenery and making it last a little bit longer indoors.
Exactly. And for the last few years, I've really been promoting the use of natural materials because they're grown specifically for this. So on an environmental level, this is a much better option than some of the artificial stuff.
Okay.
But so more people are doing it, and I love that. And more garden centers, and big thank you to Terra Greenhouses for supplying all this, but more garden centers are supplying more varieties. So you're starting to see things like boxwoods and magnolias. You've got holly berries. You've got actual variegated holly. Like, these things are getting really gorgeous, but they're also expensive.
These are real. This is real variegated holly.
This is all real. Yeah, isn't that stunning?
It looks so beautiful.
So you can spend a lot of money doing this, but you want to make it last as long as possible. You want to make it last all season long. Right. And you're starting to see a lot of the big box stores doing arrangements that are pre-done for you. Yes. So I'm going to show some tips for everybody at home and in the audience how to make those last as long as possible.
Okay, because if you go there and you spend the big bucks, they're not cheap, by the way.
They're not.
You go and spend the big bucks and you take it home, you really do want this to last the entire season.
Absolutely. So let's start with boxwood. So let's say you're bringing in boxwood from your house, and I know we've got some boxwood plants in your place, Tracy.
Yep.
Let's say you cut a few branches. You want to bring some of these inside. Okay. So you're going to trim them off, but it's just like cutting a natural flower. You're going to cut a couple of inches off the bottom of the stem, and the reason why that is because if you leave it without cutting it, there's an air bubble in there. That air bubble will actually travel up the branch. When it hits all the different leaves, they fall off. So you want to cut it as tight as possible and get it into water as quickly as possible. Okay. Before you put it into water, though, and this is the fun part, you're going to take it out. You're going to take it with a hammer, making a mess, because, you know, that's what I do on Cityline. You're going to take a hammer, you're going to smash it.
Before you put it in water?
Before you put it in water. Okay. The reason why you want to do that is you're breaking up the bark at the base so it absorbs more water.
Okay.
All those arrangements that you may have pre-bought that are already done, if you're bringing them inside, take each branch out one by one, hammer it, put it back in. Even though it's been beautifully arranged already for you? Absolutely, because those are inside of foam, which is great, but by hammering it, by popping it out, hammering it, putting it right back in where it was, it's going to last 2 to 3 weeks longer.
Oh,
yeah.
Just make sure you do one piece at a time so you know where to put it back.
Exactly, because you don't want to mess up your arrangement. Exactly. For items like Magnolia, and I love Magnolia. Again, it's coming from Carolina, so it's been shipped for a while, to get to here. What you want to do is you actually want to spray this with a coating. Now, I use a product called Wilt Proof, and the reason I use Wilt Proof, and you just spray it right on like that, spray it, spray it, spray it. Wilt Proof actually is a wax coating that holds the moisture in the leaf longer.
Okay.
Yeah, so it holds it in place, keeps the leaf looking greener, fresher, longer.
Right.
Okay, which is great for making it last longer, because if there's more moisture in there, it won't fall off the branch as fast.
This is a weird question, but are you watering that?
No.
You're not watering it at all?
Because a lot of people will put them on their mantles and decorate them like this, and they're laying flat, but there's no water source for the plant, so you have to hold the water in the leaf as long as you can. Got it. Okay? Another way to do that, you can paint them. I've got a painted one here. This is painted boxwood. Big trend for the year right now. That's pretty. Yeah, that's just this plant painted white. Okay. That's simple, but that actually will act as a sealant holding the moisture in.
Oh, really? What kind of paint do you use on that?
This one was a Rust-Oleum. It was just a plain white paint. Nothing fancy.
And that's going to hold the moisture in?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, this branch, 4 weeks old.
Wow.
And it's not falling apart yet. So I could put that inside and feel comfortable about it, not making a mess. And because it's sealed in, more moisture's there, it becomes less flammable as a result, even though you've painted it. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the tree a little bit. We're going to come over here because I want to show everybody this Christmas tree, because the most important part of the Christmas tree itself has nothing to do with the branches. Right. It's all about the trunk.
Do you have to smash that too?
Well, yes, with your big lumberjack axe. No. So Tracy, do you know what part of this actually absorbs the water?
The middle part?
Right here, you think?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the middle part does absolutely nothing. It's a stabilizer. It holds it together so the wind won't blow it over. All right. In fact, the water is in just this little outside ring right here, just inside of the bark itself. That's where the water is being absorbed into the tree. So if you can trim this back a little bit before you put it into your watering unit or your tree stand, it'll actually get more water up into the tree itself.
How are you doing that? Like, are you just chipping away at it?
Oh, chip it off.
Yeah. Chip it off.
I use my hammer or just a knife.
You can use a hammer.
Just trim it off just a little bit, Yes. I've got secateurs here. You can just trim it and you're done. It's like literally so smart. Just like that.
I've never heard that before. That's really good. Get that water in there.
Absolutely.
Good
Get more
tips,
water in.
Carson. Thank you. Break time. More coming up.